So, today we are venturing out.
Don't mind my bun. It's hot. I'm gonna fix it.
She'll fix it eventually. So the first thing is, we gotta take a taxi. That's what we're doing now. Okay, bye. Yeah, we made it to, this is where the train station is. As you see, Northern Railway. And it's like a train station. It's busy as hell. Very busy.
Mad dark.
I've been in the sun. So we're on the train. And
I was just saying, we've taken all means of transportation this trip. Plane, train, boat, car.
all of that.
The only thing we ain't taking is a bicycle.
You'll have a chance later. Don't worry. So, if you notice, we transformed. Our driver pulled over on the side because you can't change like at the Taj Mahal. So we have our Indian outfits that we wanted to wear. So they pulled over on the side of the road and we made our transformation. So that's it. And we're in a car now. We're heading there. We're driving through the city of Agra, and he's telling us a little bit about the history. Which, yeah, definitely is a lot to learn. So, we're on our way.
Okay.
This is the west.
Western Gate.
So we'll get down over here.
So you don't just pull up in front of the Taj Mahal. Apparently you gotta get another ride because it's far. This is where you get the tickets.
East gate.
Okay.
And on the right hand side we have a south gate. And can you see these rooms
Uh-huh.
on both the sides? That used to be a guard rooms earlier for the security purpose.
Okay.
Inside wherever you go.
Wow.
Even the gardens and buildings.
Everything is identical.
Everything is identical. Of the Taj Mahal, the king gave that land to the workers, and still they have been living
Wow.
in that time, yes. And since they inherit their skills from the ancestors, this kind of work they're still doing
Wow.
right now with the oldest techniques. And can you see all the paintings?
Mm-hmm.
These are not the paintings actually. As I told you, this city was known as the city of stones in the 1600s, right? These are all semi-precious stones which is inlaid in the marble.
Oh wow.
And inside you will find precious like ruby, sapphire, emerald, amethyst. This is the central line of the Taj Mahal. A very straight line is going towards the main grave of the queen, which is on this line.
Wow.
Beneath. But on the top the duplicate graves are located. But the real grave of the queen is underneath.
Wow.
And can you see these Arabic letters from the right to the left?
Mm-hmm.
This is known as Fatiha. In Muslims read this prayer for the heavenly peace of the departed souls. So this is for the queen.
Wow.
And you know what Taj Mahal is all about? This is a concept of paradise on earth, since it is based on the holy book Quran. So according to the Quran, what kind of palaces you will get in the heaven? This is the perfect concept. 1631 actually started the construction. She died in 1631, and just after the 2 months, the construction of the Taj Mahal started
So where did they live?
in Agra Fort. The fort
Oh, okay, that's where they
that is a
live.
place where all the Mughal emperors they used to live in Agra Fort. We have a palaces of the Shah Jahan and the Mumtaz Mahal inside the fort. And when the Shah Jahan was house arrested by his own son, he was kept inside the Agra Fort for 8 years, where he died. So there are 2 graves inside the Taj Mahal. One grave belongs to the Shah Jahan, and the second grave belongs to the Queen Mumtaz. But his actual grave is beneath. But on the top there are 2 duplicate graves.
Oh, we can see it. So this is the entrance that we just came in through, and even from the distance, it looks amazing.
All the things are balanced, right? Even the gardens.
Wow.
And can you see these towers, the 4 towers?
Mm-hmm.
They are not straight. They are leaning towards outward. Suppose in case any earthquake or any disaster come, so it will not fall on the building, it will fall outwards. And if you see the big dome, right? Beneath the big dome there are some paintings with black and red. Can you see that? Beneath the dome, there are some linings, right? These are the precious stone star rubies.
Wow.
On the full moon, the Taj Mahal turns blue. You can see that building on the right hand side?
Yeah.
This is known as guest house. But you must be thinking that why it is known as a guest house, since it is a mausoleum. That's just a grave. for the queen. You know, as I told you, that is a mosque. And what the purpose? Everything here has a reason.
So what time does this place close?
At
So
6 o'clock.
over there's the princess. We took pictures there. That was dedicated to Princess Diana when she came, and she sat there. So they've dedicated that bench to her. That's why the big crowd. This is like kind of like a little middle area. And from here the view is really perfect.
You cannot imagine how completely and it changes color according to the light. At the time of sunrise, color is different.
Really cool fact, the mosque that we saw in Dubai, the same workers from here were called to go over there to build that mosque. The same ones, the descendants that built this. That's crazy, right?
Because this monument is based on Indo-Persian architecture, and Persian architecture is all about decoration and ornamentation with the stones.
You gotta have some shoe covers on to walk into the Taj.
Nothing up here. Look at my beautiful Indian prince with his shoe covers.
With your dirty feet. Mine are pointy as hell. Look how pointy.
Like an elf.
And see the graves of the king and the queen. This prayer is known as Surah Yasin, which is known as the heart of the Quran.
So that foundation across the river is the foundation of what was supposed to become the Black Taj Mahal, which the emperor never built. And it was supposed to be the black version of this. Oh, okay. And the king was house arrested in that fort there.
Yeah, he used to see the Taj Mahal.
He was house arrested by his own son for 8 years.
For 8 years, he lived there and died at the age of 74.
So he never made it, but that's where it was gonna be.
Cleaning with the mud. We haven't.
They cleaned it. Oh, they cleaned it with mud.
Yes. You know what they do? If you see the color of the Taj Mahal and the big dome, you will find a bit difference because the dome has not been cleaned. Rest of the building has been cleaned with the mud.
Oh.
And the same mud, the women in India, they apply it on the face for brightening the skins.
Oh, they're not
They
bleach.
mix the rose
What's the
water.
name of it?
Multani mitti. Multani? Have you heard about the Multan,
Mm-mm.
which is in Pakistan?
was a beautiful experience.
Yeah, definitely. That was so nice.
Truly, once in a
So
lifetime.
nice. So much detail.
The marbles.
The videos are gonna be
colors.
nice, but to see in person is a must.
Absolutely. This is crazy.
No lights. No lights, just go.
Earlier it was full of water for the security reasons.
Oh, okay. So
The
now
whole
it's
fort is surrounded by these moats.
okay.
And you can see the drawbridge.
Oh, because of the water.
Yes.
Wow. This is a real old school fort.
And you know
There used to
why
be
the
water.
floor is like this? The floor is like this so that the horse would have a good grip while walking on the top.
Okay. He said this is the biggest fort in Asia.
On both the windows, you can see on the left hand side and right hand side, the wives of the king used to sit at the time of trial with a curtain so that you cannot. This is the marble table where the ministers used to sit over here, the king's ministers, which were in the middle.
Okay.
And there's a place over there which is known as Sheesh Mahal. There's a place which is known as Sheesh Mahal. You know what is the meaning of Sheesh? It means mirror.
Oh.
That is a mirror palace, and all the mirrors they have imported from Syria.
Wow.
Aleppo. There's a place in Syria, Aleppo.
Oh wow.
What is this place called? Actually, as I told you, the Jahangir was very fond of wine. They are inside also to get down.
Oh, okay. This is the
gotta
king's
like-
the
Yes.
bathtub.
So one of the step has been broken
Oh, okay.
while dragging through elephant.
Okay, so we finished our tour of Taj Mahal. We went to the fort and everything was just like we said, just amazing. So now we are here with our tour guide. Say hello to you too.
Hello.
And we will leave his information So if you're looking for a person to take you around, this is the guy you need. Very, very informative. Any question you ask, because she got a lot of questions, he has the answer every time. So we're now at, he took us to a restaurant here, the Silk Route. So we're gonna have a little food because we need to eat and drink cold beverages. Oh,
Just like that, back in regular clothes.
we transformed back to our original self. It's back to Rich and Jazzy, guys. It's just us. It was just us the whole time. So we got our food and it looks really good. Got the rice, I got butter chicken. I hadn't had a chance to have butter chicken here, and of course I'm in India, so that's where I want to have it.
I got the chicken and spinach with the basmati rice.
Right. We don't know all the actual like names. We're not that great, sorry. But we'll let you know how it goes.